大家好，我们来到的是 Kult American。今天我们所要做的节目就是 handmade 家庭做的中国食物，这全都是出自我手的。
对，也是我们自己出自我们自己的厨艺。然后这么多的食物呢，希望大家喜欢，我们也会介绍给你们。但是我觉得在你们美国，可能你们只会吃到像什么汉堡包啊之类的东西，你们吃不到这么多的好吃的，所以我觉得你们应该非常没有乐趣吧？我觉得，对，就是这样。
What's up, guys? A few weeks back, I met Angela and Min in a Warsaw Chinese restaurant, and they assured me that they could hook me up with delicious homemade food. Little did they know that I like putting videos like that on YouTube. So on today's episode of Kult America, we're going to do a little taste testing of Chinese food, homemade, here in Warsaw, Poland. So I have used chopsticks in the past, and my brother told me that if I hold them up high, it's like a woman.
Yeah.
And that men should hold it here. Is that true?
If someone don't know how to use the chopsticks, they always holding here like
choke up on
short
it.
way. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy to control.
Am I holding them well?
You can't use the left hand, use the chopstick.
You see, that's a problem because I am extremely left-handed.
No.
So my parents would beat me.
That's what your parents is not Chinese.
This is like the most popular dish that Chinese people eat at home 3 times a week, all the time.
When I'm lazy, I don't want to cook something hard one. This one is perfect because like 3 minutes, 5 minutes enough to cook this one.
I really like the way the oil is kind
And
of
a little
separating
bit-
from the tomato juice.
A little bit juice.
Okay, so what is the name of this again?
西红柿炒鸡蛋。
Okay, so I'm eating 西红柿炒鸡蛋,
No.
which is tomato fried eggs. I tried, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have any like potent smell.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. That's really good. I didn't expect it because the smell's not strong. So it's definitely salty. I don't taste the sugar, but what I do taste is the hands-on effort that it was made with. I think I have to have a little bit more of that, guys. Does this taste the same as when you make it at home in China, or does it taste different here?
Yeah, the same.
It's same.
If you want to make really, really great these dishes, you need to choose really juicy tomatoes. Yeah, so you can get a lot of soups.
It's kind of funny because I was really doing my best to say the name of that dish in Chinese, and I ended up saying like xing chong, like as if I was doing an impression of Chinese language, and I didn't mean to be disrespectful. That was really my best effort, so it's kind of funny that that's what I'm reduced to right now. But hey, that's the fun of trying new cultures. So next up, what do you call this dish?
In Chinese, it's 口水鸡.
口水鸡.
Yeah.
It's simple.
口水鸡.
Yeah, 口水鸡.
口水
鸡
鸡
is chicken. So English word gonna be 口水 chicken.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we got boiled chicken, topped with chili, in soy sauce and green onions. Already can tell by looking at that I'm going to love it, so let's just eat it.
Yeah.
Is this more something you would eat in a restaurant then?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's a lot of work to make?
Yeah.
Well, I'm really lucky to be trying it at home.
Thank you.
So in terms of smell,
Yeah.
well, you can smell the freshness of the cucumbers. That's kind of the thing that jumps out at me the most. And fresh normally means good. It's a lot of flavor. And the chili isn't too aggressive. It's like just the right amount. It's almost a second thought. At first it seems like a touch sour, and then you get this little kick of chili. And the freshness of the cucumber, and I can tell you also that this chicken being boiled instead of fried makes it feel more healthy and less heavy, which is something that I've never had with Chinese food. I've always had fried everything. You know, like I don't think I ever had a Chinese dish in a Chinese restaurant that wasn't fried. So I really prefer this. This is incredible. And it's a shame actually that this isn't more what Chinese food is known for. Do you know what I mean? With like average people like myself. I wish that we would have known. Alright, so dumplings I think we've had in every food video we've done so far. I didn't expect it from China, but I bet it's gonna be delicious. What is inside of the dumpling?
It's the pork inside and cut smaller pieces, and then green onions, ginger, and salt, soya sauce, and sugar also.
Well, I was watching Angela make these dumplings, and the thing that I noticed is it takes longer to make one of these dumplings for sure than it would take to eat one of these dumplings. So by the time we put these down, you know, this is a labor of love. I think that there's no other way to really describe it. So the thing that's strange is I'm expecting it to be like a pierogi. You know, I'm expecting there to be potatoes and kadashi. So when you get hit with like the pork and the sourness, I think there's probably soy sauce in there. Yeah, it's a little bit surprising, but it's also very, very nice. It's very good. And this dough looks like it was really hard to make. I don't know if you can see that. It's very, very thin. I think it's thinner than most of the dumplings that I've tried in other countries. And I wish that it wasn't so much work, because then I would ask you to make more and I would eat everything and I would get fat.
The next dish name is 麻婆豆腐. 麻婆豆腐. 麻婆豆腐.
麻婆豆腐.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, it doesn't have a very strong smell.
Yeah.
And it's so strange because none of this food has been like really, really overpowering with smell, but it's really, really potent in taste. So that's a strange thing. Normally, potent tasting food smells strong. Yeah, it has a very, very like smooth texture, almost like cream. You know, the tofu is just breaking apart in your mouth, and as it kind of breaks apart, you feel more of the flavor, which is great. It's the strangest thing though, because really, like Chinese food, I've always perceived as being so heavy. And that's because I've had it in restaurants. It's really a very different experience right now to eat this here with you, because it feels fresh, actually. And that is the, I think, single word I would choose. If I was going to choose one word to describe what we're eating now, it would be fresh. Everything is very, very fresh. What is this, guys?
Fried sweet potatoes. 拔丝地瓜.
Okay.
拔丝地瓜.
Basa di gua.
Yes, yes.
Basa di gua.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So these are sweet potatoes.
Yes.
Fried with sugar.
Yes.
And this is oil.
No, it's
just
sugar.
sugar and with a little bit of water.
This fried potato was deep fried.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the heavy part of dinner.
Yeah.
Actually, dessert.
Yeah.
It's very sweet. That's really sweet. I could see why you would want to eat this when you were a kid. I'm eating a vegetable, which you would think is healthy to do, but when you put it in that much sugar, it might not be the most healthy thing anymore. But it's healthy for the soul, right? Because it's sweet, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
If you know Chinese people who can cook, as Angela and Min did, I don't know, somehow convince them to cook for you, because this is like, yeah, I'm just gonna be dramatic about it. Like, that is a life-changing meal. That was amazing. So, write me in the comment section below what you think of Chinese food and what culture's food should I try next. Other than that, subscribe to Cult America, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, all that. Peace.